Durians on a train. I am reading a book called Durians Are Not the Only Fruit, on a train from Bristol to your flat in Manchester. You say that you do in fact know what durians look like. You had an ex in a play who had to hack a durian open on stage, standing naked and dripping with fake blood. You say the play had something to do with World War II. She played the lover of a British soldier who lived in a village where durians grew. You can't remember what country it was because she took the play with her, the script with her when she left, but I think I have an idea. She had something to do with the reason why you don't do relationships anymore, why you haven't been in one since. The book says there is an old Chinese saying which goes, when the durian appears, off comes the sarong. Further in, I will learn of the fruit's power to electrify bodies, raise libido and make barren women fertile once again. And you recall that was why she had to drop a durian up in the play, because her character had just had a miscarriage. I think about how the first time I tripped on mushrooms, I watched my American roommate Jameson peel a grapefruit for half an hour on a frisbee with his bare hands. When he had finished, he looked at me and said, "I wish we had a durian right now." Apparently, I reminded him of the time 2 years before when I put up a big no durian sign that I had bought from Bas Complex up in our house. Never mind that we lived in rural Ohio and I had never actually eaten a durian. I didn't even like durian. He said that he knew what durian smelled like because he had seen a real one in his botany class. His professor had been half Filipino. According to the book, only those who came to love eating durians remained in Nanyang, putting down roots, whereas neither the colonizers nor those merely passing through could stand the distinctive smell. Jameson said that the durian smelled like a dead porcupine's vagina. I said, "No, you mean God's vagina." My second time on mushrooms, I told Will, another roommate, about that moment, and then we went looking for durians in the tessellations on the tiles of the walls of the Alhambra Mosque and devised a theory of the role durians actually played in the conquest of southern Spain by the Moors. I told him about the time my parents put 2 durians in my sister's pram to smuggle it into their hotel room in Penang. They got caught. Now I wonder if maybe this impulse to involve durians in places where they're not supposed to be could have been inherited. You said that you didn't like her poems at that show last night. They were too middle class, too comfortable. And how was it okay to speak for 20 minutes about goldfish and giddy stories about all the men she had slept with when we lived in a country that had been at war in Afghanistan for 11 years? And I would have liked to have agreed more with you, except for the fact that I still think she's kind of cute. Tonight, I will lie on top of you on a mattress in a country that has invaded every country in the world except 22. Even if some like mine were technically not countries yet. But for now, I will squeeze your thigh, memorize the weight and number of buttons on your this favorite pair of jeans, feel your lips quick wet against my forehead, look back to my book, and read about how that other lingering scar of colonization in Southeast Asia is a continuing ban on durians in luxury hotels.